Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys a first impressions sort of look for you guys. So I used a whole bunch of new products that I haven't tried before. Some are from Sephora and most of them are from my Ipsy Glam Bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Mwah. Okay. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna start off with the video. I'm just gonna clip my hair back quickly. Okay, so I have a completely bare face. I have been breaking out a lot recently, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the shampoo that I'm using. I know that's really weird, but I searched it up online, and apparently shampoo can cause breakouts. And I guess I'm just way more sensitive than I thought I was, so I am going to be getting rid of that shampoo and start using a new one. So what I'm going to do first is just put on my moisturizer. I'm still using my Lush one. The Imperialist. I'm almost out of it, and I think when I finish this one I might go back to the one from First Aid Beauty, just because I don't really need a heavy moisturizer anymore since the weather is warming up. And I have a couple dry spots here today. My skin has just been freaking out. I think it's because the weather is going from really warm to really cold still, and that's annoying. I'm just going to put on my eye cream, and I'm still using the one that I got from Bobbi Brown, and I've been really liking it. I'm going to be using quite a few new products, if you couldn't tell from the title. So the first one I picked up was the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing primer. I was planning to pick up two because I wanted to try the mattifying one as well too, but they're $45 in Canada, and I didn't think that they were going to be that expensive, but leave it up to Makeup Forever to overprice everything. So I'm just taking a little bit in my hand, and you can feel it right as you start using it. So this is my first time using it, so I'm not sure if I'm using enough of it or not. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra on my cheek area because I do have more pores there, and they are larger, and just on my nose. And from all the breakouts and me touching my face right now, it is getting super red, so let's stop doing that. I'm just going to go straight into my foundation. I am still using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just using the Sigma Round Kabuki, the F82, to apply it. I did also pick up a new shade of the Fit Me. I was using 125 before. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I was using 125 before, and now I changed to 120. I just feel that it sets better on me and it doesn't look too pink after it oxidizes. On me it oxidizes anyways. And I did try the Loving Tan once already, and I really enjoyed it. So I picked up a shade in 220, and surprisingly that shade isn't that much darker than the 120, and it's a little bit more yellow than this one, which I really like. Okay, I'm just gonna go get my beauty blender because I'm not liking how this is applying. Okay guys, so I just went and picked up my beauty blender. I just wasn't really liking how it was applying. So I can't live without this thing, honestly. Like, I can say that I can go without it, but I would miss it after a while. I just love the way foundation looks when you apply it with a beauty blender. Next I'm going to take my concealer. I'm still using my Kat Von D concealer, and this is in the shade Light 18. I'm just going to use the brush to put this on, and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. Okay guys, I'm going to fill in my brows off camera, and I'll come back with you as a little bit zoomed in. And if you want to know how I fill in my brows, I'll put the link down below in the down bar so you guys can see that video. Okay, so I'm just going to start by priming my eyes. I'm still using the Cella pencil from my Ipsy Glam Bag that I got last month. And I've just been loving using this as my highlight under my brows. And then I go in with my MAC Painterly paint pot, and I use the Sephora Collection Airbrush Concealer number 57, and I just take a little bit and I just sort of blend the two together. Just to start with the eyeshadow for today, I picked up the new, I'm gonna drop everything. I picked up the new neutral matte palette from Too Faced. I was so excited because I went a couple weeks ago and they didn't have it yet, and they finally got it in. And these are the shades right here. A huge shout out to Too Faced, because this palette is awesome for all the matte girl lovers. There's some warm and some cool shades in here. And I'm kind of sad that there isn't a black shadow in here, but everybody has black shadow, so it totally doesn't matter. And there's a really nice dark brown on the top here. So this palette is great for anyone from the age of probably 15 or 16 to more mature women. Anybody can use the shadows that are in here. So I'm just going to start off with my good old Smashbox flat brush right here. It's flat, but it's fluffy. It's kind of confusing. So I'm just taking that, and I'm just going to set the pencil as my primer, just so we can make it easier to blend everything. Next, I'm just going to take a E40 from Sigma, and I'm going to take this color right here. It's called Nudie, and I'm just going to put that into our crease. And this is just a really light transition shade. I'm sorry if you can hear sirens and stuff in the background. I live on a really busy street. I am now going to go into my Maya Mia palette from Anastasia, and I'm just going to go into the camel shade, which is right here, this really warm brown. And I'm gonna take that on the same brush and just blend everything together. Okay, next I'm gonna take my, just any flat brush. I'm gonna just take this shade right here, called Fresh Peach. And it's a really orangey coral color with a little bit of shimmer in it. It's so pretty. The other side of this brush right here, I'm going to take Sienna, which is more of I'd say more like a burnt orange, a really dark burnt orange with brown in it. And I'm gonna focus this right on the outer part here, and just bring it right into the crease. I'm just dabbing it literally once into the shadow. I'm not putting a lot on the brush at all. And then I'm just going to take the E40 that we used before and just blend and blend and blend. Okay guys, I'm just taking my Stila liquid liner and I'm just lining the top of my eyes and trying not to mess up. Okay guys, so there is my eyeliner. I am going to take the My Makeup palette again, and I'm just going to take the, what's it called? Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go into the Too Faced palette and I'm gonna take Sexpresso, which is a naughty name, and I'm going to take that flat brush that I used earlier, and I'm gonna run this along my lower lash line. I just like to dab first and then blend after. Oh, this is super pigmented. I literally dabbed it like once. Barely. I'm just gonna take the other side and blend it out. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into the My Makeup palette and I'm gonna take Caramel on the bottom here with the other side and just blend it in the middle of that brown. Just to warm it up a little bit. And now I'm going to just curl my eyelashes. Okay, and the mascara I'm using today is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Waterproof Mascara. I talked about this in my last video, I think, and this is a super duper waterproof mascara. And I've really been liking it, even though I hate that it takes forever to take it off. Oh, and I just smudged that. Great. Okay guys, so I just finished my mascara and I really liked it. It gave me a lot of length and volume, which I really like, obviously anybody does, and I decided I wanted to deepen up the crease a little bit, so I'm going to take that same really dark brown from the Too Faced palette and I'm just going to take this Smashbox brush and just blend that all over. So it just deepened it up just a little bit. And do the same on the other side. Okay, that is for the eyes for the most part. I am going to just take this little angled brush and I'm going to go back into the shade Fresh Peach and I'm going to take a little bit of Glisten right next to it, so these two shades right here, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. I'm using more of the Fresh Peach than the Glisten shade. And if you want to brighten it up and make it a little bit more shiny, I guess you could say, you could take a little bit of Glisten and just put it on the lid, just right in the middle. For contour, I'm going to be using my Anastasia palette. Making so much noise, I am sorry. And I'm just going to take my Sephora Pro blush contour and blush contour number 74 with Fawn from Anastasia, and I'm just going to contour right here. I'm not going to use the blush that I got in my glam bag because it's not warm enough. I'm going to take Coralista from Benefit. I have it depotted in one of my palettes. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. I'm going to take it closer to my apples, but not right on the front of my cheek. So start about in the middle and then just move your way back. I've really been liking this blush. I've had it for so long, but I never use it. And it just also gives you that nice glow from within looking. And I also am going to put a little bit of this highlighter from MAC. It was limited edition, but you can also get like Soft and Gentle or any highlighter. Opal from Becca is kind of similar as well. Or actually Moonstone would be more similar to this. And I'm just going to use AE40 to apply this. Just on my cheekbones. I'm also going to highlight the middle of my forehead. I don't usually do this, but since it's a glowy look, I am going to do it. A little bit on my Cupid's bow and on my chin. Okay, so now for two lip options before my camera dies. I have this Cha Cha Balm from Benefit, which is just a really, really light wash of color. And these are super hydrating. This is one of those that kind of develops over time. And it's super orangey. And I love Benefit's packaging. It's so super cute. So that is what that looks like there. So this looks super duper. This lip color makes it the makeup look super fresh. I don't know why I always say super duper. It's so annoying. So if you want something like this, you can totally stick with that, but I have another option, which is a coral lip color. These Cha Cha Balms are really, really nice to just throw in your bag for like a summer's day when it gets super duper warm. And this one that I'm using is Smashbox, what are these called? The Legendary Longwear Lip Colors. I got this as a 100-point perk, but it was in the winter. And I'm obviously not going to put a bright coral lip on in the winter for the most part. I usually like my dark vampy purple and red color, so I stuck with that. So I'm just going to try this. I know that they're super pigmented. Oh yeah, I like this. I haven't used this before, but from like the swatches that I've seen online from when they were like super duper hot like a few months ago, they seemed like they were a little bit more pigmented. Maybe it was just the red one, but if I had known, I would have probably worn a lip liner under this. But for someone who doesn't like wearing lip liner, this is still enough color for you to get away with it without a lip liner. And it feels really nice on the lips too. Okay guys, so that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It might be a super long video, so I'm sorry. So I hope you grabbed a snack or a drink or something. And if you guys want to see any sort of new looks, please leave them down in the comments. I'll be happy to do them. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.